In a lot of games, there is an option for players to engage in the game with less than the required number of players. In situations like this, the players are to face up against an automated player. But unlike most other games, Outer Rim has lore attached to it that can play into the idea of why the automated player exists. With this lore, it comes in the form of droids. So like the Star Wars franchise itself, players of this game are able to face artificial beings instead of only facing other organics. So we'll see who the better player is, the organic or the artificial. Let's just hope that the limbs of the organic player stay in their respective sockets if they just so happen to win.
Greetings and welcome back to Checkpoint Gaming, Star Wars Outer Rim. With this episode, we will be going over the single-player version of the game. Although Star Wars Outer Rim is meant to be played with a group of people, it is also possible for a player to play by themselves. To do this, the player is to compete against an AI player that is controlled by an AI deck. If the living player reaches the fame requirement before the AI player does, then the living player wins. But if the AI player reaches the fame requirement before the living player does, the AI player wins. The living player can also compete against two AI players, with either AI player being able to win the game. For players who wish to have a more challenging game, they can have the AI player start off with some pre-existing fame to their name. But regardless of if playing against one or two AI players, the AI players are to obey the same rules as the living player unless otherwise stated. With setting up the game against a single AI player, do so normally with the following changes. First, set up all components for the AI deck as if they were an actual player, with the Smuggler's deck being used, which is purple in color. Second, the living player will select a character for themselves, and the AI player along with the AI player using the G9 rigger ship. With the selected AI player character, it will have to be associated with databank card number 91 or 92. Third, the living player will be the first player and get 4,000 credits, while the AI player will start the game with 6,000 credits. Fourth, follow the setup instructions found upon the AI player's character card, followed by placing the goal token upon the destination listed upon their given cargo or job card. And fifth, the AI cards are to be shuffled and placed face down near the AI's character card. If playing with two AI players, the second AI player deck is introduced, which is known as the Bounty Hunter deck, with its corresponding color being pink, and it functions the same way as the Smuggler AI deck. When setting up a game with two AI players, follow the rules for setup for that of a single-player game with the following modifications. First, select a character for the Bounty Hunter AI player that starts the game with the number 90 databank card, with the Bounty Hunter AI opponent's setup instructions being followed. Second, shuffle the selected character's AI card into the Bounty Hunter AI deck, which consists of cards 1 through 5, with all other AI cards being returned to the box. And third, the Bounty Hunter AI player is to start off the game with the G1A Starfighter. When it comes to that of all of the Bounty Hunter AI cards, they will instruct the AI player to move toward or encounter a given bounty target, which consists of a character, crew, or contact. If the AI player possesses a bounty that doesn't match any character, crew, or face-up contact token found upon the map, then the nearest face-down contact token that matches the bounty's class will be considered matching the AI player's bounty. If multiple bounty targets are available to the AI player, then they're to use the following priority as the decision maker, going from top to bottom: character, crew, the lowest class face-up contact, then lowest class face-down contact. And if there are multiple bounty targets that are of the same priority level, then the AI player will go after the nearest target. But if the two bounty targets possess the same priority level and are equidistant away, then the AI player will randomly choose which one to go after. For the AI player to resolve an encounter with a given bounty target, it is based upon the target type. Each encounter will result in the AI player resolving either an opposed or unopposed bounty. With the resolving of an opposed bounty, the AI player is to engage in combat against the player who possesses the character or crew member that matches the AI player's bounty. If both players are found upon a planet space, then ground combat is to occur. But if off-planet, then ship combat is to occur. With the resolving of an unopposed bounty, they consist of the following steps. First, the contact or crew that is to be encountered is removed from the game. Second, the AI player will gain the elimination reward that is listed upon the bounty card that matches the encountered contact or crew. From there, resolve the "after you gain a reward from this card" section. And third, the AI player will sustain damage that is equal to the listed ground or ship combat on the bounty card. With the encounter types for the Bounty Hunter AI player, they consist of the following: contact tokens, crew cards, and character cards. With the contact tokens, it sees the AI player encountering a face-up or face-down contact token. If it encounters a face-down contact token, then said token is to be flipped face-up. If the contact matches one of the AI character's bounties, then they are to resolve an unopposed bounty. Otherwise, the encounter will end. With the crew cards, if the crew found in the same space as the AI player, and if matches one of their bounties, then the AI player is able to encounter said crew member. If the crew member belongs to another player, then that other player is capable of protecting said crew member if they want. If protecting them, then the AI player is to engage in an opposed bounty. But if the player chooses not to protect their crew member, then the AI player is to resolve an unopposed bounty. With the character cards, if the AI player is found in the same space as a player who has the character that matches their bounty, then the AI player is able to engage in an encounter with said character by resolving an opposed bounty. When resolving combat, follow the combat steps normally with the AI player being the attacker, with all of its given abilities being ignored unless they add to its combat value, health, or hull. This restriction also applies to all aspects of the game for the AI players. If the defender wins combat, then the AI player is to discard the bounty card for the character or crew that they encountered. But if the AI player wins combat, then the following are to be resolved based upon the encounter type just experienced. With the crew card, remove it from the game with the AI player gaining the elimination reward listed upon the bounty card that matches the crew, followed by resolving the after you gain a reward from this card section. With the character, the AI player is to ignore the reward found upon the bounty card and receive 5,000 credits and 1 fame instead. From there, remove the bounty card from the game. When it comes to the databank card number 91 or 92 in unfinished business, the living player is to shuffle in the AI character cards that are numbered 1, 2, 6, 7, and 9 into the base game AI deck. And with the Disable Comms Network, Honest Robbery, Sail Barge Sabotage, and Snatch and Grab cards, they are to be removed from the Jobs Market deck, along with 11 cards being removed from the Ring of Kafren, Takodana Encounter deck. It is also worth noting that AI players won't resolve encounter cards. If playing with the base game, or only wanting to face a single AI player, then only use the Smuggler AI deck. But if playing with unfinished business and wanting to play with 2 AI players, then both the Smuggler and Bounty Hunter AI players are used with the 2 AI players setup steps being followed. Regarding turn order, the living player will go first, with the AI player's turn order being determined randomly. With the assigning of credits, the living player will receive 4,000 credits, the first AI player will receive 6,000 credits, and the second AI player will receive 8,000 credits. Like that of standard play, each player is to compete against each other in order to be the first to reach the fame target. After the living player ends their turn, they're to draw and resolve an AI card from each of the AI players' decks in the prescribed order. To resolve the AI player's turn, the player is to simply draw the top card from the appropriate AI deck and resolve it, beginning with the top of the card and proceeding downwards, with each AI player's turn being done separately. So a card is drawn from the Smuggler AI deck for the Smuggler character, and from the Bounty Hunter AI deck for the Bounty Hunter character. During resolution, if instructed to do the first that applies, then resolve the top bullet of that section if it's possible to do so. But if the bullet would have no effect, or it can't be resolved, then resolve the next bullet instead, and so on and so forth. But if the AI player is unable to resolve any of the bullets, then nothing is to be done. And if the player is instructed to do all that apply, then resolve every bullet found in that section, going from top to bottom. But if there are any bullets that will have no effect, or are unable to be resolved, then just skip them, not unlike the ads on one's DVR. Once the card has been resolved, discard it face down at the bottom of the AI deck with play, returning to the living player, with them resolving their turn normally with the AI player taking its turn once the player completes theirs. This cycle is to continue until one player reaches the required level of fame determined for victory. Regarding fame, credits, assets, and cards for the AI player, they're to be tracked separately for each AI player. The AI player also doesn't complete either their personal or ship goals. When it comes to that of AI goals, the Smuggler AI player will use the goal tokens to determine which planets it is to deliver cargo to or to complete jobs upon. So these tokens determine where the AI player is to move to next on their given turn. Regarding the first goal token of the AI player, it is to be placed upon the designated planet as stated by the starting card during setup. From there, additional goal tokens are to be placed upon the map in accordance with the AI cards. When the Smuggler AI player is instructed to move, their standee will always move towards their nearest goal token, as well as moving a number of spaces that is equal to their ship's hyperdrive value. But if their space contains a goal token, then they're not to move. And if facing multiple paths to their given goal, the AI player will always move the closest to said goal. But what do you expect from AI, even if it's in analog form? And if playing with unfinished business, the AI player will be unable to travel through the core worlds. This could be due to game mechanic purposes, but we think it's because the core worlds are nothing but droidophobes. If the AI player moves into a space with a patrol token where they lack positive reputation with its given faction, it will have to stop. And since the AI player is unable to avoid said patrol, it will have to move in said direction toward this given patrol if the AI player has a goal or bounty target found in the nearest space, and this patrol is found along the AI player's given path. When the AI player has two paths available to them that are equidistant to their goal, then the AI player will 1. Select the path that is without a patrol, and 2. If no patrols exist to interrupt movement, the AI player is to end its movement upon a space that possesses a planet. But if both paths have planets, then the selected path is to be determined randomly. Unlike that of the living player, the AI player is able to move through the maelstrom as if it was a nav point space. The benefits of being AI. It is worth noting that if the AI player ends their movement at a nav point, but either of the two spaces that they moved through before reaching the nav point was that of a planet, then they're to stop at the planet instead. So basically speaking, if the AI player ends its movement that is 1 or 2 spaces away from a planet they traveled through, they will end their movement at the planet instead of the nav point. When it comes to buying cards, most AI cards allow the AI player to purchase them with the given AI card specifying which market deck to use. And with the purchasing of cards, the AI player can only do them upon a planet unless otherwise specified. But before the purchasing of a card, the AI player will have to discard the top card of the specified deck if any of the following conditions apply. First, if the card is unable to be purchased upon the current planet. Second, if the AI player doesn't have enough credits to buy the top card. Third, if the AI player doesn't have any empty slots that matches the top card. And fourth, when buying from the ship deck and the top card doesn't cost more than the current ship the AI player controls. If playing with unfinished business before purchasing a card, the AI player can discard up to 2 cards instead. When buying, the AI player will spend the required credits in order to obtain the top card from the given market deck, followed by placing the card into an empty slot. But if the AI player doesn't have the appropriate empty slot, then the AI player will be unable to buy said card. The AI player will also not be able to discard any cards that they possess as a means of making room for a new card. The AI player will also have to abide by the buying restrictions found upon said card. The AI player is also able to buy an asset that they are unable to use. Finally, the AI player can only buy a ship that costs more than their current ship. When it comes to that of bartering, the AI player will always use their current ship in the exchange while never using any assets it possesses for bartering purposes. If the AI player purchases the used ship for sale card from the ship market deck, the AI player is to follow all of the listed abilities and will purchase the most expensive ship that is found within their price range, not unlike buying a car or house. Now, if only clout-chasing internet influencers had the brains to do the same. But if there are multiple ships that share the spot of being the most expensive ship, then the AI player is to randomly choose which one to buy. After the AI player purchases a card, the top card of the respective market deck is to be revealed along with the resolution of the patrol movement icons listed upon the revealed card, thus moving said patrol towards the AI player. And when moving the patrol, the AI player will always do so along the shortest possible path to their given space. Also reveal the contact icons found upon the revealed card. Some of the AI cards also allow the AI player to complete a job that they possess. They will not draw any databank cards, nor will they perform any tests. Instead, the AI player will simply resolve the reward section. But if an AI player has 2 jobs that can be completed at the same destination, the AI player is to only complete one of them, which is to be done at random. After the AI player delivers their cargo or completes a job, then 1 gold token is to be removed from the respective planet. With delivering cargo, bring it to its given destination, resolve its reward section, and then discard the cargo card. And if the AI player delivers multiple pieces of cargo to the same destination, then they can deliver all of it at once. And if the AI player delivers illegal cargo, then it will ignore any instructions requiring it to roll a die. But with that said, some AI cards will have the AI player sustain damage when delivering illegal cargo. If the AI player finds a patrol at its current destination, they can't buy any cargo there, probably because they don't want to have to deal with said patrol. The AI player will also be unable to purchase the Wanted Job card, the Information Broker card, or the Special Order card. If the AI player possesses cargo that is able to be rotated, they're able to rotate it and move its gold token to the new destination as listed upon the rotated card. If the AI player resolves a reveal contact icon after buying a market card, then the AI player is to flip the contact token with the lowest class found at their location face up. When it comes to an AI with a bounty, they're to reveal a contact that will match the class of one of their given bounties if possible. If not, then they'll execute the steps just addressed. And if there is more than one eligible token that is of the same class, then one is to be chosen at random. If the AI player reveals a contact token that matches the character of either player, then said token is discarded with the aforementioned instructions being repeated. With the AI cards, they will always instruct the player to reveal a face-down contact token, but if there aren't any face-down contact tokens found with the associated planet, then the AI player is to resolve the lowest class face-up contact token found on said planet. And if there are two face-up or face-down contact tokens that are of the same class found upon said planet, then the AI player is to resolve the leftmost token. We're assuming that with leftmost, it's from the perspective of the map's end caps oriented so that they're facing the player. Some cards will also allow the AI player to obtain crew from contact tokens. They follow all of the normal rules as the crew for the living player, except for the fact that they won't fully resolve the contact token's databank card. So the AI player will not spend any credits, perform any tests, or to otherwise resolve the abilities found upon the databank card. Instead, if there is a crew asset listed upon the databank card, then place said crew into an empty crew slot. But if the AI player doesn't have any empty crew slots, then they are to randomly discard one of their existing crew members in order to make room for the new crew member, with the normal crew members discarding rules being followed. But if the databank card doesn't have any crew listed upon it, then the card is to be discarded like a typical Tinder date. If playing unfinished business, the favors rule is unable to be used. But if playing with ambitions, then the AI player isn't to use an ambition sheet. Instead, they're to begin the game with 6,000 credits and will have to earn an additional 2 fame in order for them to win. For the living player, they're to drawing 2 ambition sheets, select one of them, and discard the other. The living player is to also not receive the starting credits from a standard game, gaining whatever is listed upon the given ambition sheet instead. If the AI player is defeated during the course of the game, then they are not to resolve any of the subsequent bullets that are found upon their given AI card. Instead, they're to finish resolving the bullet found upon the AI card that they were working on when defeated, followed by ending their turn. During combat, the living player is to roll for the AI player, because the AI player isn't physically capable of rolling dice. And with the tallying of the damage for each roll, do it separately and follow all of the normal timing steps found in combat. Once completed, the AI player will gain or lose reputation based upon the following criteria. If the defending player possesses negative reputation with one or more factions, the AI player will gain 1 reputation with one of those factions of the player's choice. But with that said, the player will have to select a faction that the AI player doesn't already have positive reputation with, if possible. But if the defending player possesses positive reputation with one or more factions, then the AI player will lose 1 reputation with one of these factions of the player's choice. Regarding the AI player, they're unable to buy the Wanted Job card, Information Broker Bounty card, or Special Order Bounty card. When the AI player is instructed to buy from a market deck, they're to discard any of those cards if they're found atop of the respective deck. When resolving a reveal contact icon after purchasing a card, the AI player is to reveal a contact that matches the class of one of its bounties if possible. If an AI ability reveals a contact that matches a character that is currently in play, then discard said contact and repeat the effect that caused the contact to be revealed, if possible. If the AI player possesses a crew, they are unable to protect them. And if the AI player is instructed to discard the top card found upon the cargo market deck and gain credits, the AI player is unable to purchase said cargo card, thus preventing them from resolving any icons found upon the next cargo market card that is revealed. If one of the living player's abilities requires the AI player to make a decision, then the AI player will always choose not to participate. But if the AI player is forced to make a decision, then the outcome is to be determined randomly. If the living player has a job that lets them resolve databank card number 40, then the AI player might be forced to perform a skill test, which is done by rolling the dice on behalf of the AI player and resolve the test normally. And if the AI player is forced to make a decision on one of these cards, then choose randomly.
And with that said, this will bookend the main series pertaining to how to go about playing the game, Star Wars Outer Rim. We hope that you found this to be helpful and allowed you to better understand how to go about playing the game. As time progresses and any updates get put out for the community, we will return to these episodes and update them accordingly to better reflect the changes that have been made to the game. With the nature of Checkpoint Gaming, we want to present the most up-to-date version of the game as possible to those who wish to play. So with that said, we hope you enjoyed our series pertaining to how to go about playing Star Wars Outer Rim.